Live from across the tri-states, this is KHQA This Morning. It's your news now.
Our little eye of the tiger is checking out some frozen yogurt this morning. Kristen and Aguirre out and about in Quincy. Where are you at today?
Good morning. I am here at Juju Frozen Yogurt in Quincy. It's their second shop. Now, I don't even remember the last time I was outside without a jacket. It feels so nice to be out here, and that means summer is just around the corner. So how do you cool down? How about a little frozen yogurt? We'll dive into all that coming up after the break. You're watching KHQA This Morning.
To Juju. Hey, Kristen.
Good morning. Well, we are here at Juju Cup Frozen Yogurt in Quincy. Now, this is new here in town, but it's not your first one.
No, we actually have a store in Hannibal right now, and we opened it up in September. We actually started at the Lake of the Ozarks and moved it up here when our lease was up down there. We just recently moved to Hannibal, my wife and I, in the last year and a half, so we're real excited to be in Quincy.
So what made you guys decide to pick this location then?
It is location, location, location. This is probably the best spot in Quincy for this. We're right off Broadway. We've got the big cone up on top of the building. You can see that from the road. So this is, we really desired this spot. This was a good spot.
So what makes Juju Cup Frozen Yogurt so unique?
Well, we're all fat-free. We do offer sugar-free also, which is a no sugar added, which is sweetened with Splenda, and then we have a non-dairy product, which is a sorbet. So it's a healthy treat. Which
is something I'm definitely looking forward to, a little lactose intolerant. Now, just really quick, we'll go over these a little bit later, but what are some of the unique flavors you have? Right
now, we're serving a green tea, which is really good. We do a marshmallow with a chocolate that we call a s'mores. We do an orange with a different dreamsicle. So we do a pina colada with strawberry, which is our lava flow. So we have a lot of different flavors.
All right, well, we are going to dive into all those flavors coming up a little bit later in the show, and I cannot wait to dive into the sorbet. Who knew frozen yogurt would have some non-dairy products for us lactose intolerants?
You know, sometimes I'm jealous that she gets stuck outside. During the winter, I'm like, aha, she's outside.
You should be jealous.
Days like today, I'm very jealous.
Today I'm eating frozen yogurt.
And you're going to bring us back some, right?
We'll see. Well, she is at Juju's Cup this morning. Hi, Kristen.
Good morning. Yep, we're here at the new frozen yogurt shop in Quincy. Now, Juju Cup Frozen Yogurt is kind of unique in its own way.
Well, we are a unique concept. This concept is very popular throughout the country, but it's new to this area. So we have a great staff of kids that greet you at the store, and I'll take you through the process.
Okay, so when we first walk in, what's the first thing that we see?
Well, you start out with a cup. We have 2 cup sizes at Juju Cup. Okay. It's sold by weight. So it's totally about how much you put in the cup. You can get a little or a lot. It's really customized to what you want.
So could we fill this entire thing up if we wanted?
Oh, you can fill it and you can overfill it. You can top it all the way up.
That's too tempting for me. So you could fill it all the way up, and then we have this this smaller size. This is the smaller size one, right?
You bet. You bet. And again, you can get how large a portion you want. For a little child, you can just get a little bitty bit, or if you're hungry, fill it up.
Well, I actually don't really feel guilty about filling this up because everything's fat-free, right?
That's right. Our yogurt is fat-free. Our dairy starts with skim milk, so that's a great way to start out.
Yeah, I mean, you could fill this whole thing up. You need that healthy dairy throughout the day, or I need that sorbet. All right, well, I'm going to pick out which size I'm going to get, and then coming up a little bit later in the show, we're going to go ahead and dive into some of these flavors and make our unique frozen yogurt.
Very nice. I'm sitting there looking at someone with lactose issues.
Going, I know she's going to go for the sorbet, though.
Here, so
sorbet, yeah.
Fill this bad boy up, and I won't get sick.
Go for it.
Sorbet, I'm sure, Kristen.
That's right. Keeping it sorbet, keeping it healthy here. I went ahead and picked out my cup. Thought I'd pick out the 16-ounce. Keep it a little bit low-key. Let's not get crazy. I may fill it to the top, though, so we'll figure it out. Okay, so now we get to pick out our flavors. So there's so many to choose from here.
Yeah, there are. We have 18 flavors here in Juju Cup. We change our flavors every 2 weeks, so there's always something new and exciting. The vanilla and chocolate will always be offered, but lots of choices in and out.
think that's definitely unique. I mean, new flavors every 2 weeks. And then one thing I notice here is that you show different combinations that you could have, and that's kind of your thing too, right? You encourage the...
Absolutely, absolutely. We eat a lot of yogurt here in the store, so we pair the flavors together in what we think is really, really a great representation. We have our favorites here. And again, that's a great thing about changing the flavors out and trying new combinations. It gives you the chance to find a new flavor every other week.
And
a new favorite.
If people do maybe see a combination they like, but they're not sure if they want it, you offer kind of a little bit of a taste test.
Absolutely. We have samples. You know, it can be very overwhelming. So we have samples, and you can try as many flavors as you like.
All right, well, I think I'm going to stick with the sorbet. So I'm going to go over here and go ahead and get my flavors. So we just go ahead and, so it's self-serve, right? Ooh, sorry, self-serve.
Just pull the handle down.
All right, there's my sorbet.
Oh, and it's very grape. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna continue to fill this up, and coming up after the break or a little bit later in the show, we're gonna show you what toppings I can put on top of this bad boy.
I'm sure there's a bunch.
I hope she can wait for the next 10 minutes before we hit her again.
I may not wait. I don't know. I
She'll
might
come
have to
back and
refill
it'll be
it.
empty. Yeah, a refill. That sounds more like.
There you go.
Yeah, getting her juju on.
Hey, Kristen.
I like that. I like the juju. I
Yeah.
feel like while I'm getting to see a frozen yogurt, I can like move my arms and dance to it.
Of course, we gotta have a dance with Kristen.
Well, as you can see, I couldn't really wait. I might have to refill this before I put the toppings on, but we'll cover that a little bit. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I picked out a simple sorbet, one kind of flavor, but there's definitely a bunch of things that you could choose here, and you don't have to choose just one.
Absolutely. We pair our flavors. Each machine's got 2 flavors, and the center handle will twist those 2. We put the flavors together that are really delicious. We think the twist is the best representation. So, Kristen, why don't you make a twist?
Yeah, I'm gonna do, like I said, big mark of flavor. Get it? Can't get over that joke. Flavor, favor. Got it? Okay. Okay, so Big Mark is gonna go ahead and try the chocolate covered strawberries. And you guys come up with these names yourselves, right?
Well, sure. What's more natural together than chocolate and strawberry, right?
Yeah,
Chocolate covered strawberries.
there it comes out. It's so pretty too.
Well, you know, eating is kind of a visual thing, isn't it?
Yeah, look at how pretty that looks. And then just a reminder too that these will all be wiped out kind of in 2 more weeks, and we will have another bunch of kind of wrapped up flavors.
Right. Every 2 weeks we change the flavors. So you always have something new to try. Every 2 weeks you can find a new favorite.
All right, well, this is not as unique as you can get here, because coming up after the break, we are going to dive into the topping. So that's going to add a whole new twist to our favor. And Mark is going to go ahead and try this dairy product for me. How sweet of him.
Way to take one for the team, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out that Twitter picture I just tweeted out of Mark trying the cheesecake for me. He sacrificed himself for me.
I knew Mark was a good guy. I didn't know he was a great guy like that. Bottom of that bowl. Hey, Kristen, Aguirre.
Hi, good morning. Well, yeah, that's right. We're here at Juju Cup, frozen yogurt in Quincy, and we went ahead and made Mark his flavor. We got chocolate covered strawberry here, and now we needed to make this a little bit more personalized with some of the toppings. I do not even know where to begin. So what do we have here?
Well, you've got a multitude of toppings here. You know, we're all about the fun at Juju Cup. There are no 2 alike. You can customize and make it just the way you want it.
How do you pick out which flavors you want to showcase?
You know what? It's all personal preference. We've got fruits, we've got chocolates, we've got candies, and you can layer it, you can top it, whatever you think.
Can you tell me a little bit about these bobas? I have never seen this before, and these are so cool.
You know, this is an Asian treat. They are gelatin capsules of fruit juice, and they're going to burst in your mouth.
All right, so Mark already picked out his flavors during the break. So he wants strawberry bobas. Is that enough, Mark? Yep. And then he wants a little bit of cheesecake. This is so rude that he's making me do this because I can't have any of this. And then he wanted to top it with gummy bears. I would not choose this, but you know what? This is for Mark. And there you go. There is his unique frozen yogurt treat. Coming up, we are going to weigh it, and he's going to have the big taste test.
Those
Right.
little gelatin balls, I've had those before. I mean, they really are good, Kristen. You at least have to try those.
I did try one.
Okay.
I tried the mango one, and I actually put some of the strawberry ones on there. They just like burst in your mouth. They're really good.
Yes.
Right, thanks, Kristen. With Kristen Aguirre, when last we saw, she had a big cup of yumminess. She claims, as cameraman Mark's, which I believe her because she has, you know, lactose issues.
I'm sure she's tasting just a little bit of it. Kristen, what's going on?
I did not. I have so much self-control this morning. Plus, I filled up on the sorbet that they have here, which was delicious. I can't even show you what Mark's looks like anymore because he already whipped it out of my hand right as soon as we went to commercial. But you could also check out my Twitter where I have pictures of it, and I have pictures of him tasting it, and his face is pure glory. So when people come here, though, and they're getting a diverse, unique flavors, they're also buying from kind of a unique business because you guys are all about family here.
We are. We've always been about family. The store's actually named after our youngest daughter, Juliana.
Oh,
Yeah.
and your other daughter actually made your logo.
Yes, we have a journalism student, a daughter. Actually, she's past the student stage. She's in a real job now, and she designed our logo. You know, the family is a very important thing to us, and the family's always participated in all the work we do.
Now, if people want to come here and check out you guys, what do they need to do? Just need to stop by when you guys are open.
Okay, we are open 7 days a week from 11 to 9 o'clock, and then 10 on the weekends.
All right, well, for more information on Juju Cup frozen yogurt, make sure you check out our website at connecttristates.com. And if you didn't get a sneak peek at all the flavors they have right now, don't forget to check us out on our YouTube page.
All right, thank you, Kristen. Let's